Hey there. Welcome to CyberPulse by Quantum Shield, the podcast where we make cybersecurity less intimidating and a lot more exciting. Every episode, we're diving into the latest digital drama, from sneaky hackers to the coolest defense strategies, all while sharing tips you can actually use. So grab a coffee, get comfy, and let's navigate this crazy digital world together.
All right, everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. This time, we're tackling a topic that's, well, let's be honest, it's on everyone's minds these days, cybersecurity.
Absolutely. And it's not just about those big, scary headlines you see about data breaches and ransomware attacks.
Right, it's about everyday digital life.
Exactly. It's about understanding the threats and, more importantly, knowing how to protect yourself.
And that's what we're here for. We're going to break down the different types of threats out there,
The common ways attackers try to get to you.
so you can stay ahead of the game.
Because knowledge really is your best defense.
I like to think of it like this. Imagine your digital life is like a house, right?
Okay, I can see where you're going with this.
You wouldn't just leave your front door wide open, would you?
Definitely not. You've got locks on your doors, maybe an alarm system.
You're careful about who you give a key to.
Cybersecurity is kind of like that. You're protecting your valuable stuff, your data, your privacy, from those who are trying to take it.
So let's talk about those would-be intruders. What kind of threats are we dealing with here?
Well, one of the most common is malware. It's basically any software that's designed to cause harm.
Like a virus.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Or worms, spyware, ransomware. These are all types of malware, and they can wreak havoc on your systems.
We've all seen the headlines about ransomware attacks, shutting down hospitals, businesses, even entire cities.
It's a huge problem. They basically hold your data hostage until you pay a ransom. And even then, there's no guarantee you'll get your data back.
It's scary stuff. But it's not always about planting malware, right?
What about those social engineering tactics I hear so much about? Social engineering. That's where things get really interesting, because it's not about exploiting a technical weakness in a system. It's about exploiting human nature.
So it's more about manipulation than, say, hacking.
Precisely. Think of it like this. Someone tries to trick you into giving them your house key by pretending to be a handyman or, I don't know, a friend of a friend.
And then they can just walk right in.
Exactly. Phishing emails are a classic example. You get an email that looks like it's from your bank or a trusted company.
And they're asking for your login details or something like that.
Right. Or maybe it's a link that takes you to a fake website designed to steal your information. It's all about deception.
That's so sneaky. But okay, so we've got malware, we've got social engineering, those are the threats, but how are they actually getting in? What are those weak points that attackers target?
We call those attack vectors. And going back to our house analogy, these are like the unlocked windows or that back door you forgot to lock.
It could be anything from an outdated operating system to a weak password.
Exactly. Or maybe you clicked on a malicious link in a phishing email, which then downloaded malware onto your computer.
Oh, tell me you haven't fallen for one of those "you've won a free cruise" scams.
Thankfully, no. But you'd be surprised how many people do. And it's not just individuals who are vulnerable. Businesses, governments, they're all targets too.
So it sounds like we've got our work cut out for us, but don't worry, we're not leaving you hanging. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty of how to protect yourself from strong passwords to spotting those sneaky phishing scams. Stick with us.
And remember, a little awareness goes a long way.
That's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Until next time, stay safe out there.
Thanks for hanging out with us on CyberPulse. Remember, cybersecurity doesn't have to be scary. It's all about staying sharp and a little bit savvy. Keep learning, stay curious, and don't let those cyber gremlins get you down. Catch you next time, and until then, stay safe, stay smart, and keep crushing it online.